Good morning, everyone. We live in a world that is constantly changing, sometimes so fast that we barely have time to catch our breath. Yet even in the middle of this relentless pace, there are moments when we stop and ask ourselves, is there more? Can I do something different? Can I be the one who changes the game? And the answer almost always is yes, but only if we dare to think differently. Thinking differently isn't about rejecting all norms for the sake of rebellion. It is about challenging the predictable, questioning the unquestioned, and seeing possibilities where others see only limitations. It is about asking, why not, instead of just, why? Too often we fall into routines, follow the footsteps laid out by others, and conform to paths that feel safe, even if uninspiring. We take comfort in the familiar, and without realizing it, we start to live a life shaped by default settings. But nothing extraordinary has ever been built on default. Innovation, progress, and true personal growth begin the moment we allow ourselves to think beyond what is obvious. Every great inventor, artist, leader, or creator who changed the world began by thinking in ways others couldn't or wouldn't. They weren't necessarily the smartest people in the room, but they were bold enough to imagine something different and brave enough to take the first step toward it. The first step toward doing something new is often the most terrifying. It is the step taken in the dark, when there is no promise of success and no guarantee of support. But it is also the most powerful step, because it signifies your willingness to risk comfort in favor of growth. To do something new is to step away from the crowd, to challenge assumptions, and to create a path that did not exist before. It is in these unexplored spaces that innovation lives. It's where art is born, where businesses are launched, where social movements begin. It's where you discover not just what you can do, but who you truly are. Thinking differently doesn't always mean reinventing the wheel. Sometimes it means looking at an old problem with fresh eyes. It means understanding that what we've accepted for years may not be the only way, or the best way. The world is full of problems waiting to be solved, not just by the brightest minds, but by those who dare to ask better questions. It takes courage to be curious. It takes confidence to believe that your voice matters, your idea counts, and your unique perspective has value. No one else sees the world exactly as you do, and that right there is your advantage. But let's be honest, thinking differently and doing new things will not always win applause. In fact, it often invites resistance. People may not understand what you're trying to do. They may doubt you, dismiss you, or even discourage you. That's okay. Most revolutionary ideas are met with skepticism at first, but history is clear. It is not the people who played it safe who shaped the future. It is the people who push the boundaries. So if you're met with resistance, take it as a sign that you're onto something important. Keep going. Remember that the journey of innovation is never linear. There will be setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. But each of those moments is a lesson. Each failure is a stepping stone. If you can adopt the mindset that mistakes are not the opposite of success but part of the same process, you become unstoppable. The willingness to experiment, fail, and try again is what separates those who dream from those who build. Doing something new is not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. If we want a better world, more compassionate, more creative, more inclusive, it won't be created by repeating the past. It will be built by those who dare to think differently today. That might be you. You might be the person who asks a new question in a room full of tired answers. You might be the person who sees beauty in places others overlook. You might be the person who says, why not? Loud enough that others start to believe too. It starts with one thought, one action, one spark. So wherever you are in life, whether you are a student, a leader, an artist, or someone still searching for their path, I urge you to pause and ask yourself, am I thinking differently? Am I doing something new or merely repeating what's been done? The world does not need more of the same. It needs more of your imagination. It needs your voice, your idea, your difference. Because in the end, the people who change the world are not the ones who follow a script. They are the ones who write their own. So write boldly, think freely, and whatever you do, do something new. Thank you.